Hello everyone. Today we will look at the relationship between HCF and LCM. Our objective in class today is we will be able to apply the relationship between HCF and LCM of two numbers. What is the relationship? It is how we connect the HCF and LCM of two numbers using a rule. And why are we learning this? It helps us to understand maths better and makes it easier to solve. So what do we need to know for today's lesson? We need to know about multiplication and division. We need to know about HCF and we need to know about LCM. Multiplication and division. We have to remember that multiplication and division are opposites. Let us look at some examples. 7 multiplied by 4 is 28. So 28 divided by 7 is 4 and 28 divided by 4 is 7. So we can see that multiplication and divisions are opposite in this part. Let us look at the next example. 7, 2, 2 when multiplied becomes 28. What happens if we move the 2 to the other side? Means we divide 28 by 2. 28 divided by 2 is 7 multiplied by 2. Both sides we get 14. 28 divided by 7 is same as 2 multiplied by 2. We have moved the 7 to the other side and changed the sign to division. So we can see that multiplication and divisions are opposite of each other. We will quickly take a look at how we calculate the HCF of two numbers. HCF is the highest common factor. First, we find the prime factors. Then we find the common prime factors. Then we multiply them all. Let us look at an example. We will find the HCF of 12 and 16. The prime factors of 12 are 2, 2 and 3. We can find it by using the division method or the number tree method. Prime factor of 16 is 2, 2, 2 and 2. So the first step is done. We have found the prime factors. Second step, we find the common prime factors between the two numbers. So 2 is common and the other 2 is also common. Next, we multiply the common factors to get the HCF. So the HCF of 12 and 16 is 4. Next, we will look at the LCM or the least common multiple. So what are the steps we have to follow? First, we will find the prime factors. Then we will find the common prime factors. Then we will find the not common prime factors. Finally, we will multiply them. This is the first method of LCM that we had learned using the common prime factors. We have revised the method 2 and the method 3 yesterday. Today we are talking about the method 1. Let us look at an example. We will find the LCM of 12 and 16. 12 is 2, 2 and 3 and 16 is 2, 2, 2 and 2. These are the prime factors of the two numbers. Next, we will find the common prime factors. So 2 and 2 are the common prime factors between the two numbers. So which numbers are not common? 3, 2 and 2. So what is the LCM of 12 and 16? We multiply all the common numbers and the numbers which are not common and we get the LCM as 48. What is the relationship between HCF and LCM? This is what we are learning today. So let us look at the example 12 and 16. HCF is 4, LCM is 48. We already found them. What happens if we multiply the HCF and the LCM? How much do we get? 48 multiplied by 4 is 192. Next, what happens if we multiply 12 and 16? 12 multiplied by 16 is 192. So what do we see here? We see that the HCF and LCM, when we multiply them, it is the same as the product of the two numbers. So HCF and LCM of two numbers is the same as when we multiply the two numbers. We saw that 12 and 16, when we multiply, we get 192. And when we multiply the HCF and LCM of 12 and 16, we also get 192. This is what we are learning today, and we will be using in solving the problems. This is something for you to do. The LCM of two numbers is 825. The HCF of the two numbers is 25. One of the numbers is 275. What is the other number? Remember, HCF into LCM equal to number 1 into number 2. And division is opposite of multiplication. You will follow these rules and you will have 5 minutes to find the number 2. You can pause the video as you are working on the problem. Once you are finished, you can come back and start watching the video again. You can pause the video now. So how did you do? This is the problem we had. So number 1 into number 2 equals to HCF into LCM. We already know the number 1, which is 275, and we know the HCF as 25 and the LCM as 825. We do not know the number 2, and that is what we have to find. So how do we find the number 2? 275 into number 2 is 25 into 825. 25 into 825 is 20,625. So what is number 2? We divide 20,625 by 275 and we get 75. So the number 2 is 75. Did you get it correct? Let us see. So this is the test that you have to give. There are 3 problems which you have to solve in your notebook. Once you are finished, you will take a clear picture and send it to me on WhatsApp.